Parliament's Committee on Higher Education has set up a meeting with the National Student Financial Aid Scheme to discuss the chaos that's been playing out at universities. Now, yesterday, hundreds of students, led by their respective SRCs, that's their student representative councils, marched to Parliament to submit a list of grievances regarding the scheme's new requirements. This includes the 60 credit requirement to qualify for accommodation and travelling allowances, as well as that direct payment for accommodation problem, saying it's resulted in students actually being kicked out of their housing. But the latest is eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana.
These students say the new NSFAS requirements have been nothing but a headache. They've handed a list of demands to MPs, including decentralization of the scheme, an immediate review for defunded students, and the scrapping of the cap on accommodation funding. The plea to Parliament is their last hope.
To march to NSFAS to demand a response insofar as these issues are concerned. They never responded to us. They released a press briefing shaming student leaders, saying that we want to be involved in tender systems and all of that.
The students are also calling for a review of the scheme's board, accusing it of disregarding students' pleas.
We want the Parliament or Blades Nzibande, the Minister, to address us and in saying that he will scrap the co-invest, ISACA, all that direct payments for us, because that is causing our problems.
A member of Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Higher Education, Tebogo Letsia, says they agree with the students on some of the issues raised and they expect the NSFAS board to have answers.
We have scheduled a meeting with NSFAS even before they started striking, because we want to see we want NSFAS to come and explain to us how they've arrived at certain decisions, to want to track if they are on track on their annual performance plans. Are they on track in terms of spending the money that we've given to them? So we'll use that meeting also to address some of the concerns of the students.
While nearly 700 students from the Cape Peninsula University of Technology have been evicted, their landlords claim the institutions owes them millions.
As they can see that we are being evicted, if they cannot pay for our accommodation, can they at least accommodate all the students that are being evicted from the private accommodations? But currently what we are seeing is that they're not doing anything, as well as they're not even having constructive discussions regarding this issue.
Yesterday we were woken up early in the morning, 8 a.m. Woken up by bouncers or something. Security told us to evacuate.
However, CPUT says the property owners failed to apply during the accreditation window for NSFAS funding.
The Golden Buffalo residence and the others owned by the specific landlord is unaccredited. As a result of that, it means that each student is capped at an amount of 41,200 Rand in this case. However, the landlord seems insistent that he would want to be paid 45,000 Rand, which is the amount that is paid for an accredited residence. And more importantly, the amount, I'm aware that the landlord is claiming that there are millions owed to him. I think that what hasn't been said in this case is the fact that the landlord themselves handed in these documents late to NSFAS. That means that the window for funding has closed, and that's a result of their own administrative bungle.
The chairperson of Parliament's Higher Education Committee is expected to respond to the students on Thursday. Nobesuthu Hejana, Cape Town.